The 18th century was a period of significant historical and cultural transformations across the globe. While Europe was experiencing the Enlightenment and Industrial Revolution, on the African continent, the Bantu people were navigating their own unique challenges and preserving their rich cultural heritage. In this video, we will delve into the lives of the Bantu people during the 18th century, exploring their societies, traditions, and the impact of external influences on their way of life. Geographical diversity. The Bantu people, an ethnic and linguistic group, are spread across a vast expanse of Africa. From the southern regions to the central and eastern parts of the continent, Bantu communities thrived in diverse environments, adapting to different landscapes and climates. This geographical diversity played a crucial role in shaping their distinct cultural practices and lifestyles.
Historically, is that we are Bantu people, we originate from the Congo. It was not by default, it was not by mistake.
In the 18th century, Bantu societies were predominantly organized into kinship-based structures. Extended families formed the foundation of communities, with elders serving as important decision-makers and custodians of traditions. The Bantu were known for their communal living, where the well-being of the group took precedence over individual interests.
Many of the communities of South Africa came under the rule of the Bantu people. They also began to trade. The Bantus also began to trade with Europeans who had more than just trade in mind, as we all know. Now, the Europeans were, of course, more focused on colonizing Africa. They were not only wily, but they had guns.
Agriculture played a central role in the sustenance of Bantu communities during the 18th century. The cultivation of staple crops such as millet, sorghum, and yams ensured a stable food supply. The Bantu people were skilled farmers and herders, trading surplus produce with neighboring communities. This economic interdependence fostered social ties and cultural exchange. The 18th century saw the Bantu people preserving and enriching their cultural heritage through oral traditions, storytelling, and artistic expressions. Intricate beadwork, pottery, and wood carving were some of the artistic endeavors that reflected the vibrancy and diversity of Bantu cultures. Traditional ceremonies, rites of passage, and spiritual practices were integral components of their way of life. External influences. While the Bantu people were deeply rooted in their traditions, the 18th century also witnessed the influence of external forces. European colonization and the transatlantic slave trade had profound effects on Bantu societies, disrupting established norms and leading to significant social and economic changes. The resilience of the Bantu people in the face of these challenges is a testament to their ability to adapt while maintaining the core of their identity.
Of our forefathers, before Berlin Conference, Angola was part of the Congo. Zambia was part of the Congo. Zimbabwe was part of the Congo. You go to Gabon, you go to Cameroon, you go to up in Ivory Coast, it's part of Congo.
The 18th century was a dynamic period for the Bantu people, marked by cultural richness, communal living, and the challenges posed by external influences. Their ability to navigate these complexities with resilience speaks to the strength of Bantu cultures. Today, the legacy of the Bantu people endures as their traditions and values continue to shape the identity of diverse African communities across the continent.